Minute late's better than never.
True.
Here we are. Come on in, folks. We see you out there. I got to change my Facebook around. Crazy Facebook.
Well, that was a morning so far.
Come on in, everybody. We got a great book to look at. Just a little behind on getting coordinated this morning, and it's all my fault. So.
Oh, yeah, I do have it. Yep, I found it. I have the Corto Maltese. I have several of them, actually.
I got it.
Yep.
Come on in, everybody. We see you out there. Time to look at a great book. We're going to start the show and get right into it, I think. Don't dare play another musical clip.
You need a beat.
Holy shit. That is the craziest thing I have ever seen. And I'm Dennis Quaid, and Dennis Quaid has seen some shit.
Why? Because that's what I want to know. Come on in, everybody. Like I said, we got a great book to look at. It is Corto Maltese, the second volume from NBM, brought to you by the great Hugo Pratt. I'm your host, Randy Zimmerman. You can find my work over at arrowcomics.store if you look hard enough. A lot of great books over there. A lot of great merch over there as well. If you like the Arrow Comics logo, you can get it on a hat. You can get it in a mug. You can get it on your shoes if you want. Just go over there and take a look. arrowcomics.store.
But you can't wipe it off.
That's true. It just
I hope not.
There
Yep.
and forever.
Yep. You can't wipe it off of your shoe either.
No.
Yeah. Is that what you meant? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. Also joining me this morning is Allison. Allison, introduce yourself.
Hello, everyone. I'm Allison, the Alley Cat. I am an artist, creator, general personality, pain in the ass, and cat lover. I draw comic books and other such things, as well as host a show on Fridays when I can, called Arting with the Alley Cat. And Sundays I try to hang out with these fine gentlemen here. Looking around for the fine gentleman. But anyway, that's about it.
A little bit of grindage there this morning. Yeah.
Oh, God, yeah. Yeah. Oh, and I'm currently enjoying yogurt. That's yogurt.
There we are. Also joining us this morning, Mr. Glenn Fleming. Glenn, introduce yourself.
Hi, everybody.
Please,
My name is Glenn
please.
Fleming. I'm a writer, artist, and publisher. I spent 40 years in graphics, 50 years in graphics, really, I think. I'm trying to retire. I'm getting old. I'm getting tired. But I still keep picking up that. I still keep picking up that pencil and drawing and tapping on that keyboard. So, just I just do a lot of things.
It's in your blood, buddy.
Yep.
You're never going to retire. Just
Nope.
like me. Also joining us this morning is Mr. Russ Leach. Russ, introduce yourself.
Well done, Glenn. Keep going.
It's actually vodka in his glass this morning, folks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Neat.
Of course. Well, is there any other way?
Always. Exactly.
Keeps me going all day, all night.
Lovely.
My name's Russ Leach. I'm a comic book artist from the UK. Most notably, recent works would be The Shadow Kingdom with Randy Zimmerman and the Arrow Comics label. Obviously, Robert E. Howard's work. We're continuing that work respectfully and in the style of With the Atlantean. You want to find out more about that and more about my other work, go to russleach.com and sign up for the email list there.
All right. And here we are, Corto Maltese.
Ooh.
Book 2. Or if you have the IDW reprints that were beautifully done, by the way. It's the end of book 1. Last half of book 1. These have, I believe, 4 stories in them per volume, and the IDWs have 6. So it's a bargain at however format you find it. This is great work. We went over Hugo Pratt's history last week. Corto is a sailing the Caribbean seas, looking for adventure with a few friends. Oh, it looks like a hanging head.
Brilliant.
Right off the bat.
Hmm.
This volume was done in 1979. Copyright to Hugo, I think, in it looks like 1974. I don't know. Can't tell. Anyway. So much for Gentlemen of Fortune. We see it all right? We good?
Yep.
We look all right?
Yep.
Welcome in, everybody. Chat's wide open. We are live this week. Live. So we can take your comments. We could take them last week, too. We just didn't see them. So
It's very true.
look at that.
Wow.
It's a great shot.
I like the top panel with the skull.
Yeah, I'm sure that's where the title
Yeah.
originally went.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I kind of wish they didn't take them out.
Yeah, they didn't have to.
No, it works. So I'm kind of like, why did they take them out? It just worked.
Yeah.
Or they could have taken them out, but also left them there. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Well, that's probably lettering there.
Yeah.
Just took
No,
it
what I
out.
mean is they could have just left. They could have done it in both
Yeah.
spots.
But
But
they should have.
left it there and pulled
Yep.
it out.
Nice worm's eye view shot here. Nice perspective. Let's keep things interesting. Same here. 3/4 profile or 3/4 face shot.
Yep.
It's very rough, like what's he called? Who does Batman? Batman with his
Frank
name?
Miller?
Yeah, Frank Miller. It's very rough like that, isn't it?
There's a
Yeah.
lot of Miller, I think, was influenced a lot by this work. Yeah.
Oh, heavily.
I see a lot of Eddie Campbell in it as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
Especially his choice of line work
I
and
mean,
solids.
he references the Corto Maltese directly in Dark Knight Returns. So
Yeah.
He does.
Yeah, they turned it into a country.
Yep.
And it's used pretty heavily in the CW shows, the Arrowverse. It's the island that Oliver was on.
Yep.
It's Corto Maltese. Where he learned how to shoot a bow. Four tiers. You see he's getting a little sharper, especially from the beginning of the last or the first volume. Oops.
Yeah, I like the way he just blocks things in, like the cheekbones and stuff like that, and the hair. He just blocks it in, doesn't he?
A lot of solids. Yeah.
Yeah, like a heavy shadow.
Mhm. It's really interesting. Yeah, his choice of thin to thick, or thin and thick lines. Dropping the background back, just running a little bit of fern leaves here, just to show they're in the jungle or in a tropical setting. With solid shadows here.
Yeah.
And a hat.
yep. That's what Rocket has to say about the whole thing.
I'd like to see the pencils on this, see how rough they are, because this thinking's really rough. Just thrown in, isn't it?
Yeah, I doubt it was hurried, but it's got that look, doesn't it? Like he's doing 5 pages a day.
Yeah.
But he knows his stuff. He knows what to make thick and what to run in thin. It's really the joy of the work.
Yeah.
There we go.
Great the way those two top tiers change. You know, the black background and then the black figures, or black tin figures, I should say.
Yeah, very. You could see a lot of that work in Sin City. It's like that.
Yeah.
Miller does a lot of that kind of work.
You kind of took it to a new extreme in Sin City.
Yeah.
Not in a bad way. I mean, I enjoyed the early Sin City stuff.
Something else to put on the list to look at. Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah. That guy looks like Rasputin, doesn't he? With the beard.
Rah, 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 lover of the Russian queen.
Yeah, that guy, yeah.
A bit of a Stranic look there.
A little more cartoony
Yeah.
than he normally does here. With the way he looks. Especially with that nose. It is Rasputin, Captain Rasputin.
Well, there we go.
Here's Captain
Wow.
Corto Maltese.
He's
Yeah.
looking good for a guy who was poisoned, shot,
Drowned.
Stabbed. drowned,
Castrated.
castrated.
Did they castrate him as well?
Yeah. They've done a lot.
Well, he did the lot, didn't he? So that's probably why
Yeah.
they did that.
Boney
couldn't find
didn't
the
say
body.
that in their song, but he was, yes. Boney M edited the murder.
Boney M.
Boney M.
Yeah.
Rah, rah, Rasputin, lover of the
Bon-
Russian queen.
Yeah, I'm saying Boney.
Boney.
Never mind. Never mind.
Oh, we went there.
Boney M.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Anyway.
that's all we gotta say.
Yep. Just blocked in. All this.
Yeah.
Boom, 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 boom.
I reckon these pages are flying off his table.
Probably.
He's got that song in my head now. It's gonna be there for 4 weeks now. I've just got Barbara Streisand out of my head this past 2 weeks. I've got Boney M in place.
Surprised you didn't have the alien song singing in your head there.
Ross is like, my work here is done.
Yeah,
Here's-
I think I'd rather listen to Barbara Streisand than Boney M.
Here's a little help.
Taste the biscuit. Taste the goodness of the biscuit.
That wasn't helpful.
Okay.
Well, at least they didn't copyright strike us.
Yeah,
That's
amen.
That's
Yeah.
very
It's
true.
progressively worse, isn't it? Barbara Streisand, Boney M, and whatever they're called.
Whatever the hell that
Biscuit song.
Whatever the heck that is. Yeah. Look at that face. It's Dicento. Who's that raving lunatic? You know him, Corto? Never saw him before.
Oh, I've come from a paw.
Come from my paw.
Here's a paw right there. Paw. Shatters that skull. Yeah. Everybody's getting slapped.
Well, everybody needs a hobby.
Yeah.
Where is he?
Where's who?
The guy, the hero. Where is he?
It's right there.
No, I don't mean that. I mean, where is he?
It's right there.
I know.
He's in the
I know.
Caribbean.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think this took him long to do. Look at that
That
bottom
what?
left. I don't think it took him long to draw this. Look at that second, the right hand page, bottom left. Look at the shadow on the shoulder. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like stabbed in.
Couple of quick
Yeah.
quick marks
Dibby
here.
dab, dibby dab.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's no
Scribble,
feathering
scribble,
or
scribble,
anything.
scribble, scribble. There's a boom.
Yep, that's definitely a boom.
Ellie must be mincemeat. Would he know what mincemeat is? Probably.
Hmm.
Mincemeat.
Mhm.
My mum used to keep a bowl of mincemeat all year. She used to make mince pies out of it.
Yeah.
And then she'd use half the mixture at Christmas and then fill it back up with more fruit, half a bottle of whiskey and half a bottle of brandy.
Should
then
we
it would-
ask where the other half went?
Yeah, no. My mum used to like a tipple. And
Okay.
then it would ferment for the year
Yeah.
and do exactly the same thing the year after.
Mm-hmm.
It's a way to get the kids to sleep.
That's
Yeah.
pretty Probably.
Just give them mince pies with that stuff in. Bang. Off to sleep on Christmas Eve.
At least you know you could get some rest.
Yeah.
Sketchy Guy Nevada's in the house this morning. What's up?
What's up, Sketchy?
Glad to see you here, Sketchy. We're looking at Hugo Pratt's Corto Maltese. With Rasputin, just for fun. Ambiguity is right, Rasputin.
Rootin' tootin' Rasputin.
What nut may know for real, what that nut may know for real where the gold is. Let's try to get him without hurting him.
What's he so pissed about anyway?
They're trying to find the location of a treasure, I think.
Well, it would tick me off too.
You're all crazy if I think I can be taken. If you're all crazy if you think I can be taken so easily. Ha ha.
Look at that third panel on the left-hand page. That's a strange drawing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Sorry, the fourth panel, the one underneath the next one. Look at that, the way he's standing on the steps.
Yeah.
Weird, that. That's very odd.
Bendy legs.
Yeah.
He looks like he might be dabbing.
Yeah, he does. Get a quick brick pattern here, just dots.
Yeah, it's not bad. I kind of like the last panel on the second page. I like
Yeah.
the pose and stuff.
Yeah.
Bang, bang, bang.
Somebody's not in a good way here. You'll have nothing. Nobody will have anything. You'll all die. There. what's that saying? May the angel of God descend upon you. Boom. This damned fool. The cannons were loaded. Yeah, with grape shot. He got us all. Hmm. And the girl climbs the steps and takes him out.
Yep.
And there's Rasputin is still there.
Yeah.
Lots of talking heads.
It is.
Yeah, that's a ton of panels.
What's so funny? Says, I'm laughing at your mug. And for another reason. Look. Heck, I haven't got time. Let's go find my our gold. Our gold. Here it is. I took it out of you. The treasure was hidden in the cannon of the fort. They got shot with it. That raving lunatic fired the most expensive shots in Maine history. He shot us down with genuine Spanish gold pieces, which Lisanto had hid in the cannon. This is yours.
That's a
What do you
very
mean?
expensive grape shot.
What are you talking about? You heard me. No, that's not possible. You want to steal my gold. Corto, hey, Corto. And it says ambiguity. Another great shot.
They're all dying, aren't they? Wow. She's
Yeah.
dead. Yep.
I had little pieces of gold shot through him. Or into him, at least.
So Rasputin's not angry with anybody anymore.
I don't know.
It's a bit temperamental, old Rasputin, isn't he?
Yeah.
It's interesting. Just use a solid black for his beard here.
Did somebody tell those gentlemen that wearing Japanese school uniform tops?
Yeah. Schoolgirl outfits almost.
Yep.
Somebody's transformer just blew.
That's my phone telling me my screen usage for the week.
Oh,
You've done enough. It's time
Yes.
to stop.
Not gonna say what I was looking at.
says Corto, I forgot to ask, where have you been all these days? And he says, if you're a friend, you'll forget you asked.
I like the boat in the last panel. That looks really great.
It is.
Is that guy there Archie Goodwin?
Yeah,
Probably.
It's the seagull's fault.
I hate seagulls.
Pain in the asses.
Crazy gulls. Okay, girl, I hear you. I know your nest is close by, but I can't do anything about it. I'm nailed right here behind this rock, maybe forever. So now where is he? It says. An interesting shot here, just the feet. Oh, he's pinned down.
All right, so he's hiding from somebody. I thought he was trapped or something.
Yeah. He said he was nailed down. I thought he was literally nailed down there for a second.
Yeah, he draws
No,
nice clouds.
He's pinned down behind the rocks. Yeah. Interesting panel. You do get shot. This is damn bird. Oh, he's giving away his location. Yeah. Crack.
Those damn seagulls. Always getting in the way, ruining my position.
It's the name of the story. It's the seagull's fault. Oh, here we are. Look at that. Catching you up.
Yeah, I like that. That's actually a pretty good way to do it.
Yeah.
The guy with the gun, the way he has that aimed and the perspective on that shot, it's during in the flashback sequence,
Mhm.
Yeah,
fourth roll down. That's great. That looks amazing.
that's a Lee Enfield rifle, 303. British rifle.
I had no idea. I was gonna go with gun. So yeah, that's good to know.
Well, we're all here to learn.
Yes, exactly. It looks cool.
And it's got the short barrel at the front. That means it was used in the First World War, because the Second World War were rebored and barreled, and they have a longer end on the end of the barrel.
That's kind of cool to know. Len is a wealth of information.
And it's all useless.
I have a similar problem
But information is power.
about Star Wars.
If you look underneath the rifle end, you'll see Paul McCartney in the three there. 15-year-old Paul McCartney. Can you see him?
Yep. Yeah, it is. Yeah, I see him. It's actually pretty funny.
I like it when these artists draw these weapons and they know which weapon they're drawing. If you understand what I mean. They don't just do a Kirby generic machine gun. They do a proper weapon.
I like that too. I like it when if you're doing something realistic and you use like the real weapons of the time and stuff. I'm all for that. That's great.
Yeah.
Little research goes a long way.
That's right.
It sells it better.
She comes running up on him and says, "Good God, I didn't want to. Are you all right?" And he goes, "Nope, I'm dead."
Oh, you
All
have
right.
a bad view.
Oh, well, I'll leave you there then.
Good heavens, you've got a bad wound. I must do something. No, you needn't bother anymore. Ah, he's traveling in his head. Are you serious? Hey, you're shining too much. Who are you? Yeah. Your guardian angel. Be blessed. You're regaining your senses. I'll get some help. Wait, are you a missionary? Speaking only of angels and heavens, I must really be dead. Excuse me, I'll be right back. My head hurts so much to be dead. My head hurts too much to be dead. Oh, what happened? Oh yeah, somebody shot me. He was behind those palm trees. It was the seagull's fault. Otherwise, I would have had him. Yeah, blame the gull.
And the seagulls. Even if it's true.
Contrast there. This is really interesting here because he breaks his 4 tiers for that
Yeah.
flashback.
Yeah, it's 6.
Yeah.
Is the 4 tiers like a common thing with a lot of European books?
A lot of the older comics
Yeah,
are
I
all
knew.
4 tier like that as well, up until about the code kicked in or shortly thereafter. They were all 4 tiers.
Yeah.
All the Harvey comics were 4 tier. Hot Stuff, Casper, that kind of thing. That was the thing about with Sid Jacobson. That's the guy who was editing that line. That was the first thing he asked me when he saw my stuff. Can you draw in 4 tiers? Yeah. Kind of a silly question.
Do you know? I think that I don't know about this. Is just my opinion, but I think the reason that it's done in 4 tiers and done in like it is there is because it should be about telling the story, not designing a page.
True. Yep. That and the fact that this size here, this rectangular tier, is more of the size of a comic strip.
Yeah.
Daily
Exactly.
papers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you look at Kirby's work in the 60s when he's doing the 6, 4, 6 and full pages, rarely does a 9-panel page. Ditko used to do a lot of that, but they don't break the
borders.
Yeah, they don't break the screen that you're looking at, so to speak, because you should be concentrating on what's going on in the in the panel at that time, rather than that's a nicely designed page,
Yeah.
That's why Watchmen works. Dave Gibbons was an interview about that he did that on purpose. He kept to that grid on purpose.
Ooh.
You just popped in, Mitch. Adding you in, Mitch. How you doing, man?
Hello. I'm doing good. How is everybody?
Real good. Why don't you take a second and introduce yourself to everybody?
Well, I am Mitch Rogers. I'm from the lovely state of South Carolina, and I'm the creator of the Boger Horror comic book series and the Flesh and Blood collection series of short stories.
Okay. Welcome aboard. We're looking at Corto Maltese.
Yeah. This is one of those books that always shows up on like 100 greatest comics lists and best European comics.
Yep. Yeah. Our hero's been shot in the head, rescued by a young lady who's probably a missionary. Okay, so are you a cop? Nice. Very interesting here where he's solid. Everything else is line work except for a little bit of the background there.
It's out of focus, that.
Is it?
Yep.
Is that any better?
No.
It's still a little grainy.
Yeah, it is a bit grainy.
Might be the feed this morning. Looks good here. How's it look there?
No.
Can't-
No, it's still a little grainy.
Huh. That's weird because it doesn't look bad on mine.
It's been okay up until now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I come on and everything screws up. I get it.
It's the seagulls and Mitch's fault.
Yeah.
Let me see what I can do. Any better?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just in time for me to wiggle the camera. We all right?
Better. It's not pristine, but we can see it. Or I can see it.
I see it too. It's looking good.
I love that Aztec design on the walls behind that girl.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is this guy Rasputin with a shave? It's got
No,
the
I
same
don't
shape.
think so.
It's got the same shaped face and a haircut.
What happened? This nut has decided to die. Jesus, Mary, I beseech you, in the name of the Virgin of Guadalupe, to leave our guest alone. As for you, sir, you're wrong to get Jesus, Mary angry. He's got nothing to do with this. I'm the one who shot you, and you'll never have peace. I'm fine. I don't even have my headache anymore. Interesting panel.
It's not very dynamic, is it?
Oh, pretty straightforward here. Little camera angle there. But other than that, it's pretty straight on.
In the second page, top panel. But yeah, it's pretty straight on.
I love his use of blacks.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's solids and line work near the contrasting is very extreme. This beach here, probably really quick. A little bit more action coming in. He likes to exaggerate his anatomy when he's showing action.
Yeah.
We talked about that last week. The arms are overextended, the legs get overextended.
This fight scenes get kind of stiff, though.
It's almost like it's his way of showing movement, you know?
Yeah.
I'm going to be unpopular here, and I just think it's not very good.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
No, I agree.
I don't completely
Sorry,
disagree. Actually, I'm pretty much in mostly agreement. I think his fight scenes are a bit too stiff. So
Yeah.
Blah.
well, I guess I'm just not reading it for that.
Are we just used to like Kirby dynamics, modern superheroics? So I enjoy the expressionism here. Almost an abstract look to it.
No, I think it looks like someone who's drawing something who's never been in a fight.
Yeah,
Okay.
I would agree with that.
They don't understand the mechanics at all.
Yeah.
And
Doesn't
if he
really
does, then he's drawing lazy.
Hasn't really like watched a fight either.
I don't think you ever have straight arms in a fight.
No, you don't, and you don't have straight legs either.
Yeah, and the only reason that you get away with that in things like like when Buscema or Kirby draws it is because of the way that the body's motioned, and it's an expression. It's like pushing, but this just not convinced by this. I'm afraid. Sorry.
Yeah.
Nope, I agree with you. I think you're right.
It's a little forced perspective there.
It's the whole thing about trying to sell a fight to like martial artists.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't work.
That work.
Leg there.
Everybody's got a plan till they get punched in the face.
Right.
Yep.
It's a couple of interesting panels here, though. What he's working on.
They're almost that where he's running there, the left-hand page at the bottom, and then where he's diving through the door. They're almost like they've been cut out and stuck on the paper. They're flat.
Yeah. Its anatomy's still off, though.
Flap at that.
Yeah. You have to wonder if that's an inefficiency or a choice, matter of choice.
I think it's a matter of speed. I don't think he's spending a lot of time on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the amount of panels and the art per panel, I'm sure he just kind of went through it and didn't think about it later, or didn't think about it until later because these guys, well, and us too, are always on a deadline.
Yeah.
We always got to get stuff done in time, and unfortunately, sometimes sadly, art has to come second.
So nice angle here. Gets out, saves the girl.
Well, I understand what you're saying about the deadline. I also think the artist has everybody involved in the production has a responsibility. You can't just take the job on and then realize you've only got 3 days to do it, and you've got to know this thing before you take it on. Mm-hmm. So the deadline excuse is an excuse. I think you've got to know how long it will take you, what is expected, and when you have to deliver it. And if you can't do it in that time, then you don't take the job. You don't take the job and then worry about it later.
Yeah.
That's not very professional.
I agree with that.
I mean, the thing is that he's probably doing this for himself anyway. He's probably got his own deadline.
Right.
I don't know what this was published in first off, but, he's probably setting his own deadline like we do. We have our own deadlines.
They were all published in magazines, I think, in story blocks.
Right. Well, then he would know. He would be given a deadline, and he should know that he's going to do it, and then do his best work. And if this is his best work, well, then so be it. But I think you just have to. I've burnt enough midnight oil to know that you have to get it done.
Yeah.
Just like there's jobs I've taken on where I've regretted it because I've worked all night doing it, but that's my problem, my fault. But for something like this, I think you've got to have an idea of what it's going to take to produce, But as I always say, what the hell do I know?
A whole lot of info dump here again.
Is he writing the story as well?
I believe so, yeah.
Right. I mean, I've never read this story. It looks very involved, and it's probably a good story. But like we say, they are suffering.
Yeah. Seen a little bit of like Brenda Starr, Dale Messick.
Yeah.
In the face work. Ends with my head wound is starting to hurt again.
Damn, seagull.
Back to the gull.
And that's his fault.
It's that damn seagull there, up there. So as you wish, Mr. Corto Maltese. That is your name, right? He goes, who knows, Sergeant? I'm told so, but the only one who is sure to know all is that damn seagull up there. Not even its best seagull either.
No.
Rah!
Exactly.
When were these published originally in the magazines? Do you know?
60s, 70s, I think.
Right. And this is 79. This volume.
Right. Now the mushroom heads. Chat's open, folks. If you want to talk, it's there. We are not live, or we are live this week. We are not recorded.
So I'm pretty sure we were live this week.
The head's hanging from the ceiling.
Look at that nose on that guy there in the second panel. Wow. It looks like the guy in Alien, doesn't he?
Yeah.
What's he called? Brett in Alien. What's the actor called?
So John Hurt?
Yeah.
No, not John
Oh,
Hurt. Brett.
The guy who, Brett, the guy who got the first person who got basically killed by the
Oh, yeah, Harry Dean Stanton.
That's the one, Harry Dean Stanton.
He looks like he could crack a nut with it.
Yeah. So it's
Like
you've got
he's got a nose that goes all the way up to his hairline. That's what it looks like.
you've got Harry Dean Stanton talking to Archie Goodwin after a bad night.
Yeah.
And they said heads will roll, and they did.
You're an expert on this. What do you think of this statue? It's a masterpiece. Like a piece from the you're like ego civilization. That you knew already. What else do you want me to say? From the Amazon jungle between Colombia and Ecuador, and there are no towns there. A lot of explaining to do there.
You see, what it does is he starts off really well, doesn't he? The first few panels are great. Lots going on, lots to look at, lots to read. And then at the end of the page, he's sort of got a bit bored and there's no background. He's just got a squiggle in one.
That could be what it is.
No background, yeah. Blank wall.
No, I meant he got bored.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need something here. Yeah, there you go.
I mean, to be fair, he's got an establishing shot, hasn't he, to start with, so we know where they are.
Right.
You know, the antiques shop or whatever it is, and then we don't really need to see all that. So to be fair, yeah, we don't really need to see it on that last panel.
With a big focus on the heads on the wall.
Yeah.
Their heads out here hanging. after so many pages or so many panels with no background or very little, here's a big establishing shot right in the middle of the page.
Yeah.
I think we pointed this out last week. If you look at the second tier on the left-hand page, the panels are going beyond the drawing. Can you see?
Yeah,
We mentioned this last week.
yeah. They probably stretched them out. Didn't want to stretch the art.
Yeah, it's odd though, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. And here, this balloon, there's
Yeah,
a lot of extra space.
and the one above as well in the second tier.
Yeah. Oh, here too. Yep. Very
That'll
much
be
so.
translation though, won't it?
Yeah. It's got to be the translation difference.
So these were published in black and white as well, were they?
Yeah. I've never seen any of these interiors in color. So yeah, they'd have to be all done in black and white. But the way he's inking, you'd think that he'd plan on it that way. The harsh, the starkness of it. I don't know if color would do anything to help the artwork.
No.
You know, if anything, it'd detract from it. Some stuff's just meant to be looked at in black and white, you know.
Oh yeah, it's better for being black and white, I think.
Mhm.
Like you said, I don't think the colour would help it.
A little bit harder on the backgrounds here. Lights not. Another establishing shot at the end with that steamboat. It's pretty hot.
That guy with the hat again turns up.
Yeah.
Is that Tom Jones at the bottom left there?
It's
1971.
not unusual to be loved by anyone. Banana.
Banana. Again, just simple line work for the backgrounds here. Just no solids there at all. It's really great for pulling your eye right to the subject.
Russ, on the right on page at the bottom left, is that Joe Bugner?
Here,
No, the other side. Well, yeah, that guy. But look at the bottom
Joe
left on the other page. It's that Joe
Bugner.
Bugner, the boxer.
He's all messed up.
Yeah. It's getting in the ring and getting punched. It's like you said, everybody's got a plan until they get punched on the nose.
yeah.
Easy to plan to get punched in the face.
Yep.
Like that. Shut it. Suddenly we have fringes from the canopy there. Must have moved scene. They had to. Yeah. Moved out to a boat. Nothing. I'm going to keep going. Nice silhouettes here.
Silhouettes are good. I like the background shots in the lower panels on the left side.
Yeah.
Right side. Yeah, that side. That's what I meant. I can
I know
tell
what
left, right.
I know what you meant. Yeah. There we are.
That's better. A bit more detail.
Yeah, that's really good.
Oh, look at that blowpipe. That's good. I like that.
Keeping himself entertained.
Yeah.
You know, drawing something that he that's not just talking heads.
Even when he's like shooting the snake and all that, that's better than the other fight stuff he has been doing. It's still stiff, but it is looking better. The guy with the blowgun's pretty good.
Yeah.
I think it's great that he took the whole tier to show it.
Yeah.
You know.
You know, I'd agree.
Yeah.
This too. Show the size of the snake. In fact, they're having a problem with it.
According to Wiki, these stories are based on his own travels. So he had a pretty eventful travel in South America, didn't he?
Yeah.
I was probably putting it mildly.
I've been down that area, but I didn't meet any of these guys.
You've been to the Amazon?
Lower end.
Ah.
Yeah, these pages are a lot better than those others we've been looking at.
Yeah.
It's a blow dart right next to him because, hey, watch it. Did I miss a page? I missed a page. Sorry. Yeah. Nice natives.
I'm having a hard time kind of telling what's going on the left side, third panel from the top. I mean, I got the where he's got the gun on the. Okay, it just kind of came more into focus.
Yeah.
He's kind of. It's kind of actually it's kind of interesting. He's got the guy by the throat, and he's gonna go to punch him.
Yeah.
What's
Or it
the-
stabs him. And he picks him up. Wow.
Comes back around behind him. A lot of flipping over the shoulder there. Throws a club. Is that Corto? He's like the spirit. He gets beat up just about every show or every story.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah.
I like it when the hero gets has to really kind of work for it.
He's doing a high kick there. Springs up and catches him in the chin. I'm not your friend. I hate white men. Right there. Let's bring them to the village this time. And we'll sell your heads to the dealers. He's about to get a mushroom head. shot. You can definitely tell the panels that he cares about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at that guy on the left-hand page at the bottom panel. He says, "Let's kill him already." I don't think they speak like that in that area. Let's
Says,
kill
let's
him
kill
already.
him already. We've waited long enough. Or we've wasted enough time, is what he says. Let's kill him already. We've wasted enough time. All the natives are on the clock. Hold on, Chief. This way.
Yeah, it's about their lunch hour, so
Yeah.
Yeah, the pot's ready for him.
This white man says he has a medicine that conquers death. He's a liar. Must wait a little for it to take effect. Doctor, I'm sorry. When the point is, when the boat is sinking, it's each one to himself. There now, whoever, I peel my skin. I feel my skin is hard. Huh. See you trembling, sweat is pouring out of your body. Are you afraid your medicine doesn't work? I am ready. Says you're crazy.
Oh dear.
His head is off. He died. So what to expect? Something idiot. Pierre La Rhine fooled you. What's that white man? This idiot. Pierre was clever. He succeeded in getting you to kill him without being able to torture him. He made a fool out of you in public. You think you're so big, but you're as naive as a kid. Stupid. White man's right. It's like a child. Damn.
So have they killed the guy with the knife? He says, "I'll kill you," and he laughs at him, and then he says, "No, don't kill him." I don't understand what's going on there.
Corto Maltese, my friend, what's the matter? Oh, I think he's imagining. I think he's delirious. Because here we are back on the boat.
Right.
What's going on? I don't believe this. What's going on? I was about to ask you. For a good while, I was seeing you moaning in your sleep. Did you have a nightmare? Hey, Steiner, I'm talking to you. Yeah, he was delirious, dreaming. Surely you could be old man. By the way, what the hell are we doing in whatever that is, Maracaibo? You don't remember? Tell me you can't remember how you got here. I simply can't. A month ago, you were wounded in the head and lost all memory. Since then, you've been a completely different Corto. No, wait, must mean you remember me, Steiner. Are you kidding? I remember a seagull swooping over me. That's all. He got shot in the head, and he changed his personality with that shot.
Back to the seagulls.
Yeah,
Damn seagulls.
it's all that seagull's fault.
He's even got the
Ruins
blame.
everything.
Say what?
I said ruins everything.
Damn gulls. Magic mushrooms. That's what it was. Lorraine, what are you talking about? Oh, it's a long story. But we're about to see Levi Columbia, a friend. Levi Columbia, the antique dealer. More exposition, and we're back to the guy with no
Brow.
yeah, with no brow. He's looking at the heads. I see those miniaturized heads by the. I see those miniaturized heads by the. Something interesting. They're very much in demand for muscling, private collections, museums, private collection. This one belonged to a white man. It says, wow, some more info dump here.
Yeah. Oh, be right.
Nice establishing shot at the bottom, though. It's all in mushrooms, mushroom heads. That's what it was.
Yep.
Mushrooms.
Always blame it on the shrooms.
Yep.
Yeah, that page on the right, the title page,
Mhm.
I would have just my own opinion and taste. I would have put something there, like a piece of artwork or something, instead of just the text.
Yeah. Yeah, you'd think so.
It's kind of a waste of a page to me, but
It is, because over here it's completely blank, but the actual title would have probably been right there.
yeah,
There's
you know,
some
it's
gun
probably
Yeah.
there's probably no like title on the page or something. Probably because of the magazine it was in, but for the comic collection, I would have put something there. Yeah, it's just it kind of bothers me a little bit.
Well, for the magazine, the title was probably here with a
Yeah, that's
title
what I was
up
trying
above.
to say.
Yeah. But for the book, they want to separate the stories, the chapters, so they did it by moving the title over to a separate page.
Yeah, and I would have like just put something,
Yeah.
maybe a sketch or like like a little object like that relates to the story or just something.
Sure. Yep. Everybody's being real quiet. Anyway, moving on. There's some sound effects and a few more gun muzzles.
Crack, crack, crack.
Sorry, I stepped away for a minute. So,
Bang, bang, bang.
So we've got talking guns here, haven't we?
Yeah. Pretty much. This reminds me of Aparo again,
Yeah.
especially that sound effect. So what are you waiting for? I want you to come over here. I warned you. That's it. I asked you to come over here. Wow, my eyes are not working this morning. I'm suspicious by nature. I'll stay quietly, but at a good distance from your knife.
The guys with the guns keep changing sides as well.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And that bottom panel doesn't look like it was drawn. It looks like it was drawn very quickly.
Yeah.
Yep, I would agree with that.
That doesn't look right at all.
No.
Bang. Crack. That's a dodgy drawing. That left-hand page, the left-hand panel, where he's falling out the window and lands on the ground.
Yeah.
No,
It's got a forced perspective on it.
panel down.
Here.
Where's that?
Yes.
That one.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
that's yeah.
That's look very stiff. Looks very
Yeah.
stiff.
Mind you might argue that he is because he's shot him, so he's a stiff.
Right.
He did a little twist in the air as well because he's coming down the other way round.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Pretty high drop. The laws of physics would like a conversation with you.
Well, they're not laws, more suggestions in this case.
Yeah.
I'm not even going to go that far with them.
The suggestions of physics.
Yeah.
I kind of like this panel though.
I don't
Falling
mind that.
forward,
That's fine.
the hand in front of the, closest to the camera. It's kind of a hot panel.
No, I like that. That's good. And I don't mind the last bit that much either.
No, but that more than distracts from it.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
though, that's, to put it bluntly, that's like garbage. So,
Yeah. Some more plastic man arms here.
Is that Art Garfunkel at the bottom right with the gun?
Very likely, yeah. A little old for art though, especially at this point in time.
Yeah, he's got long arms, hasn't he?
Yeah.
His upper
Here he
arm
does.
goes down to his knees.
Yep.
Nice on that previous page of the last panel. Nice street though that he's lying in with steps.
And it's just lines.
Yeah.
It's just, he took them and lined it in.
yep.
I think that's where the if he's working quickly, that's what really pays off for him because it's not mitered. It's not super straight lines here. They're all they look like actual dirty steps.
Go ahead, take the suitcase. Oh.
Punt it into his head.
It looks more like he's slipping on a banana peel.
It does, yeah.
Whoop.
And this happened to kick it out of his hands and into the guy's face.
Well, it was in his hands. He dropped it and punted it into the guy's face.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
the way his back foot is. It's just like a little weird.
Yeah,
It should
Yeah,
be
if-
more
if-
planted.
If he stood
Down
up on
the
that
top.
leg, if he stood up on that leg where he's kicking the case in his face, if he
Mhm.
stood up on that left leg, his left leg would be a foot longer than his right leg.
Yeah. Yeah.
Minor inconvenience with anatomy.
Right. And yet another great establishing shot here.
Yeah.
Everybody's relaxed. The background looks really good.
Nice lamp.
Like where her head's tilted there just right.
Yeah. Look at that face where you're saying that girl's tilted. Look at the face of the girl below it. That's really Ian Gibson, isn't it?
Oh,
those
yeah.
cheeks.
Yeah.
Those shadows.
Almost
and the
Joe
full
Kubert
lips.
to me right there.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. And yet incredibly simplistic when you look at it. It's just blocks of ink.
Yeah.
You know. Is this the equivalent of the dragon lady of the piece here? You could tell he cared about this pen. Nicely done.
Yeah.
Very nice face even. You know, that glass on the table isn't quite right. But you're not looking at the glass in that panel anyway. Even with the chandelier up there. Middle of the story info dump. Nice car though. Oh, looks like you took that off of a photograph.
But he couldn't find a picture of a guy kicking a suitcase, though.
No,
Yeah, I guess Jackie Chan wasn't in the movies yet.
no.
But Bruce Lee was, I'm sure.
I don't know the time frame before it was. I mean, then technically, if Bruce Lee was in the film, Jackie Chan would be too. He'd be the extra getting kicked by
Yeah, right.
Yeah. One of the mob that runs up and gets quickly dispatched.
Yep. I know there was like one sequence where he like really got nailed by him, and Bruce went over to check on him, make sure he didn't hurt him.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's also two Bruce Lees. Not many people know that.
What do you mean?
Yeah, there was Bruce Lee, that we all know, and there's a guy, I think he was from Malaysia, I believe.
Oh, there's like 60 of those that everybody used
Yeah.
Bruce as a name afterwards. It's like L-I-L-E. This is
Yeah.
like,
L.I.
Oh,
is the
yeah,
other
yeah.
one, yeah. L.I. Bruce Lee with an I, yeah.
Bruce Lee.
yeah, the Tarantino actually referenced a couple of his stuff, a couple of his movies and a few of his and some of his films. The L.I. one.
Yeah.
I mean, he's contrary to some people's belief, he is a big fan of the Bruce Lee as well.
Yeah.
I mean, he wouldn't have had like the Green Hornet music in Kill Bill Volume 1 and stuff like that if he wasn't.
Yeah, the yellow one.
Yeah, the tracksuit.
The yellow,
Yeah.
was from
A Game of Death.
Game of the Dragon.
Game of Death.
Oh, no.
No,
yeah.
One of those two. Yeah. Nice shadow here showing the guys approaching.
And that was another thing that the Bruce L.I. would wear a lot in his movies. He wore that same tracksuit.
Yeah. Wow, I brought us off topic.
Whatever.
Not unusual for the show.
Not unusual at all.
Nope. And suddenly a Mountie appears. Yes.
They'll always get their man.
Yep.
Did Dudley do right?
Except this guy, he got taken out pretty easy by the dragon lady person there. One crack, and he's done.
Be a weird crossover with the Corto Maltese stuff. Would be Dudley do right? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. well, Corto Maltese. I don't know yet which side you you on? Which side are you on?
His own.
So what a question. And here apparently he thought the foliage was important. He dropped the word balloon down here into the open space instead of keeping it up in the corner like he usually does.
Yeah, I don't really know
Kind of
why
an odd choice.
he did that. Because I just would have. I mean, he covered the foliage in the first panel, but he dropped it in that one. I don't know. It's kind of weird to me.
Yeah.
I mean, it probably would have made it a little lower than her talking, because just the way the angle is and stuff like that, the way it looks.
He might have gone through and inked that panel and then decided Corto needed to say something.
That's true too.
Yeah.
He just didn't want to white it out.
Also, it kind of has, or it's kind of covering just a large white area too, so that could have
Yeah.
been another choice.
And
That-
then this
that-
looks like it was haphazardly just stuck in.
That pistol the girl's got is a Mauser C96. It's similar to the design that Han Solo had.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the German gun, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Mauser.
Modified for space shooting. Yeah.
Mauser. So does that mean mouse?
Mauser, yeah. Mauser.
Yeah.
C96, I think it is. It's based on it was in I think it was in conjunction with a Luger. They mixed something in there with a Luger. I'm not sure.
Now, is that the World War II gun that they used?
Yeah, it's pre-World War II, but it's more First World War. I think it came out in the 1890s. I'm not sure again.
I don't know.
It was just different modifications.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
It's like the BAR. Obviously you've heard of the BAR, the American Light Machine Gun in the Second World War is from, I think it's from 1908 or something that was designed.
Mhm.
It's that old, it was 40 years old before they used it in the Second World War. Just an effective light machine gun.
That doesn't surprise me. If it ain't broke.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And motorcycle.
Getting closer into night here. The shadows are getting longer and fuller.
Either that, or you just wanted to use a lot more spot blacks.
Yeah. That could be too.
He does do a lot of time stuff though, so it probably is getting darker.
And that wagon there with that machine gun in it looks like a Vickers machine gun, but that wagon is from the First World War. It was like an armored car type of thing.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Sort of halfway between a vehicle and a tank.
Yeah.
But without the cannon on. But it looks like that. This guy's research on weapons is really good.
That I definitely can't argue with. I mean, his stuff is. He's definitely using a lot of reference. So.
Yeah. It's interesting to find out. When I was writing the book about my dad's D-Day thing, I mean, I know what the weapons are anyway, but I did the research because I always find that when you research something, you don't have to put all the information into what you're talking about, but you can tell that somebody knows what they're talking about. Do you understand what I mean? Because it's like the drawing less is more type of thing. You got to get the background of what you're talking about and then put it in a minimal way,
Yeah.
Don't come over like you know everything about everything.
Singing and they're driving towards him.
Yeah, that's great. It's like we said before, he spent a lot more time on these panels, hasn't he? He must have been enjoying this.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, I can definitely find when I'm enjoying a piece, I definitely go crazier with it. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at that angle. That's beautiful. Yeah.
Wow.
Is that a Molotov cocktail?
Yeah, Molotov cocktail there, yeah. Oh,
Oh, right
has he killed the girl then? Is she in that?
She had a bad day.
No, that's me
No,
going
that's a
crazy.
different guy here.
Yeah, that's me going crazy. Yeah, there's nothing to do with the girl at all, is it?
Yeah. It's the driver that was coming at him. They threw the Molotov cocktail at it and burned it out. He got out. As I said, they're footprints. Join here and go towards the town. It's nice shadow here off of the.
Yeah, that's really good, isn't it?
You can tell. Yeah. It's Captain Rats. They've blown it up. It's another old armored vehicle there.
Yeah. That might be a Maxim machine gun around there because.
Yeah.
Right on page top, right on panel. Does it look odd? That shadow of those guys jumping overboard. Oh, yeah, look at that weird.
It's like
shape.
that guy falling out of the window.
Yeah,
It's like a human spider. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the shot of him with the gun on the left page, fourth panel.
yeah.
Then you
is
get the
real nice.
shadows with the armored car that Glenn was describing.
Yeah.
Those look good. But I really like that shot. I mean, I probably would have bent the elbow a little bit, but it looks good.
Yeah.
It's very like typical adventure kind of thing with a gun.
Yeah, Indiana Jones type of thing.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's basically exactly kind of what I was thinking. Indiana Jones, or like you could see
Pew,
some
pew.
And so he jumped in the water and he's surfaced and she shot him.
Yeah. My God, you are the coldest assassin I've ever met. He says.
What's he saying? The guy, it's a bit blurred. The guy above, before she shoots him. What's he saying?
He's yelling her name.
Oh right.
Venexiana.
Right.
Venexiana, and she goes, adios, Moshenigo.
Or is it?
Mocenigo. Mocenigo.
Mocenigo? It sounds right.
Nice use of just
Mocenigo.
simple blacks here, the little bit of line work on that. It looks so detailed.
Yeah.
And then of course that illustration they used for the cover.
Yeah. With the widow's peak.
Yeah.
I like the way Corto's hair never changes its volume, even when he's wet. It's still the same, not flat on his head.
Yeah. Nope. Somebody takes her out.
Rat-a-tat bang, rat-a-tat. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, dear. A nice
She's gone.
shading
The
again.
stream is too strong. Yeah. Here.
Yeah, nice with the leaves and things. That sounds really
Right.
good.
Hey, Corto Maltese. Stop dreaming and get back to the boat and the little suitcase.
That panel there with rat-a-tat bang bang, rat-a-tat bang, rat-a-tat. It's a real cop-out panel, isn't it?
It is. I was going to say that. Yeah.
He's just like, I don't feel like drawing the action. I'm just going to draw shooting.
Yeah. But the shape in that middle panel next to it is really good, isn't it? Where she's falling over with the black against the white.
Yeah, that one's actually pretty good for his fall stuff.
considering some of his other stiff stuff that he's done in the past. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds cool.
And then it's that girl with the tattooed face that we saw
Yeah.
earlier.
Yeah.
She's at the gun. And if that's the same suitcase, it's definitely changed it. Oh, no, there's the side here. Okay, I got it. Never mind. It's all good. Didn't quite
I
make
like-
that up to start with.
I like the car.
Yeah.
The car's
Yeah,
great.
the car is awesome. Do you know what type of car that is?
No idea.
Fair enough. Figured I'd ask.
I don't know cars.
That's fair. That's completely fair.
Generic.
Almost a front grill of like a old style Rolls.
Yeah.
Could be a Rolls Royce.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's got the hood ornament on it. That definitely could be a Rolls Royce hood ornament. I mean, I can't tell from the detail, but I guess that makes sense.
He might be up against a deadline because that last panel is really stiff to me. Just straight on profile.
Yep.
You know?
Okay, he gave us a fairly decent fight sequence. Aside from the Ratatata Bunip. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
That was a
again,
real
these balloons are low to me so that he could get this decoration in here on top.
Yeah.
Hmm.
It's like, I want to draw funky stuff.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what he's got to do. He's pulling you back in though, doesn't he?
Say what?
Pulling you back in. You know, the Pratt, the artist, he keeps pulling you. Looking through these, I've never seen these before, so looking through them and they get a bit simple and a bit boring. But then he pulls you back in,
Yeah.
you know, with the detail and
Mhm.
the papers. And I don't mean the black raiders, I mean the blacks, you know. But this page is really nice. Evenly blacked. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You seem to be cutting in and out on your audio.
All
Okay,
right.
so it's just me.
Are you there?
Yeah, I'm still here. Can you hear me?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Now you're good. Yeah.
I'm just saying that this page is really nice, the way the blacks are all round,
Yeah.
and it's a nice settled page.
Yeah.
And did you hear what I said about losing track of it because it was, you know, getting a bit boring with the line work, and then he
Mhm.
pulls you back in. He pulls you back in again, like with this
Yeah.
page.
Just when I think I get out, they pull me back in.
Exactly right.
Yeah,
Yeah. I like the silhouette in the last panel. It's interesting. It's different in some ways. Like it's more cartoony and blocky, but I kind of like it. So
And he's also like leaned over, like he's tired
yeah,
to me. Yeah. The shoulders aren't quite as square. It's more of a defeated stance than anything, or a tired stance.
in the tier above on the far left, it looks like the monoliths arrived. I think it's the top of his suitcase. It's like the monolith just appeared off 2001.
it does.
So that's what it's all about.
Yeah.
I do like the way he depicts his black women, though, with the high cheekbones and the full lips and the darkness of them. I think it's very effective. It's like I said, it's very, very Ian Gibson, Halo Jones type of look.
Yeah. Very heavier shadows on them just to reflect the tone of their skin without having to go through and lay down like a zip pattern or something.
Yeah.
That wouldn't
Yeah.
quite look right. Yeah. Very well done.
I agree with that.
That's it. That's it for that volume. Boom.
Wow.
White pages. And a little bit on the back. The old tree.
Yeah, I agree with Mitch that on the chapter header pages there should have been a little drawing at the bottom of the page under the
Yeah.
right down at the bottom.
Or just left alone.
Yeah, I also left them
And-
alone.
no
think that-
title page at all. But then you'd have ended up with a bunch of blank pages in the back. So they might have done that just to stretch the book out.
I mean, I just sort of copied it, put it at the beginning, and then like set it, and been like, "There you go, we have it."
Yeah. Yeah, that would have taken paste up time and who knows what. So. Corto Maltese, folks, you can get really good reprints are available of his work from IDW over at Amazon, and maybe some of your finer retailers have taken advantage of them and got them available at the comic shops. But that would be your more independent and international artwork minded retailers that would have done that. There's a number of volumes out. I believe there's 6 total in the set. They're a lot thicker than this book, and they are well worth the price of admission. So,
has this never been optioned for a film or a TV thing?
I am pretty sure it was a movie at one point, but I couldn't say that for sure. A European film.
Yeah, because if you think of what was going on at the time with Indiana Jones and all that kind of swashbuckling stuff, it fits right into it.
Yeah, you'd have thought somebody would have jumped in on it. This was a bit before Indiana Jones, though.
Yeah.
Just making a movie around that time frame off of it, because that I definitely could see that as well. I want to say there was a movie, but I'm not positive.
Well, we got a few minutes. We can always check it up on IMDb.
I was just thinking, you see, that this was coming out just after Star Wars, so we had Han Solo, and then we went into Indiana Jones, obviously, just shortly after that.
There was a TV series in 2003.
Right.
Is that what it says?
Yeah, there's a TV series. There's a couple of TV movies, it looks like.
Where were they made?
The TV movies, they're all recent. Well, more recent than what I would expect. They're all 2002. The TV series is 2003, and there was like a mini series it says as well in 2003. I'm not sure if it's the same thing, though. I have to go in and look closer. It might have been an animated series, maybe? Oh, I think it was animated. Yeah, it looks like it was animated.
Yeah.
That looks very cool. I'll have to try to dig it up. Yeah, it was a TV miniseries, it looks like.
2003.
Yeah, there's one of them, it doesn't have an ending on it.
Richard Berry, Paul Bandley, and Jodie Forrest. Yeah, definitely. It looks almost anime.
Yeah. It's probably animated in Japan, so, or Korea.
Wonder if YouTube would have any of that.
Possibly. Let's not show it on the show, though.
Yeah.
We can take it.
I can see Nita now. No.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's up on YouTube. Secret Court of the Arcanes was posted a year ago. Runs an hour and 32. There's a Corto Maltese. Looks like a playlist, 7 videos.
It is animated or live action.
Yeah, no, it looks animated, but it looks incredibly well done, animated, almost in an anime type style.
What did I look?
Ballad of the Salty Sea. Oh yeah, we could probably show some of that without the sound. The surprising quality of Hugo Pratt's Corto Maltese is up there. Was a month ago from was it Alderman? Something, yeah.
Secret Court of the Arcanes.
Looks like it's been animated a couple of times because there's some either that or the quality of the animation varied quite a bit.
And it does look like there was going to be a live action movie at one point because I found a bunch of concept art for it.
Don't we see any of it?
I gotta dig it up outside of YouTube.
Right.
So let's try. I can show you this probably pretty safely.
Oh, Corto Maltese was used in Suicide Squad, James Gunn Suicide Squad too.
No, they probably listed it as a place.
Yeah, I think that's where it was. I think that's the island it was set on.
Here's Hugo Pratt drawing
Yeah,
Corto
'cause,
Maltese.
In a Dark Knight Returns, the island that Superman wrecks
that's
the
Corto Maltese.
nuke to was Corto Maltese.
Yep.
Yeah.
They were talking
He
about
also
that earlier.
showed up in the Tim Burton Batman movie.
Yeah, and it's in the Arrowverse, like Randy was saying. So that was the island he was on.
No guidelines here. He's just drawing it straight out.
Yeah, whatever works. I mean,
It's got music
still-
behind it. I really don't want to take the chance of taking that additional strike, but
yeah, no.
let's see how he's drawing here.
It's pretty cool.
Pretty straightforward.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's pretty cool.
Not wildly impressed, I must say.
More Corto Maltese if you want to check over at YouTube. There's they're up over there. We just don't want to play it here just in case. So better safe than sorry.
My Hero Bot Zero X for you, Randy.
Oh, awesome. Let me blow that up here. Sweet. Look at that. That's gorgeous. Thank you so much. That's sweet.
No problem. I gotta ink it up and stuff.
Yeah. While we have you on camera, you might as well tell folks how they can find you. Allison.
Well, you can find me right here on the Indie Comics Network. I'm on most of the social media stuff except for things that have like X. I don't really use my X account anymore. I try to do Arting with the Alley Cat every Fridays at 3 p.m. Eastern Time, and I hang out with these fine gentlemen when I can on Sundays. But yeah, should about do it.
Great. Mitch, tell folks how they can find you.
You can find me at Linktree/Celtic Cross Studios, where you can find all my socials. I need to put my new Facebook page up there, but you can also find my online comics there, links to them in my online store. And you can also find me whenever I'm able to here on Sunday Funnies.
Great. Russ, tell folks how they can find you if you're there. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Yeah.
All right.
I'm stuck now by the looks of things.
Yeah, you look a little frozen. There you go. Try it again.
Oh,
It's your internet. It's your internet.
Russ, this needs to wake up. Oh, God.
Ah,
We are not responsible for any seizures we may cause.
Am I
It's
back?
It's the
Or headaches.
seagulls' fault.
you're still stuck, but you can
Yes,
go ahead and
Steve.
talk. You're
Can you
good.
hear me?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
can hear you.
All right. Okay. Well, it looks like I'm strangling myself. Take me off the camera. I don't like that. That's yes. Dig, how's that? Can you just see my? Can
Yeah,
you just see
all
my
we
skull
see are,
version?
All
yeah,
we
we
see
the
is
pyramid
death.
further.
Oh, we see. Only death can save me now because I'm choking to death. Obviously, you can find me at russleach.com. When I'm in the room, sometimes I'd like drop out of reality like that. So in out. But you can find me at russleach.com. All the social medias are there. If you want to follow what's going on with our ongoing series, The Atlantean, which is the pencils are 99% finished. I've got one more page tomorrow. So that we will have a campaign for that end of September. And I'll start showing inks off soon as well. If you want to find out anything about that stuff, you just go to russleach.com and sign up for the email list, please. And then we can tell you when it's coming.
RJ says, my epilepsy.
Yeah,
Sorry.
we're evil like that.
Sorry, critical blast. Miss Serene. Miss Seren, fun watch. Thanks for the stream. Thanks for watching.
Yay.
Deeply appreciate you. Glenn, tell folks how they can find you.
You can find me on the usual places like Facebook and Twitter and Instagram and all that stuff. If you go to Amazon, you'll be able to pick up this book I wrote about my visit to see Jack Kirby. If you get in touch with me, I might get one of these to you. It's a DVD of some of the event. I also produce Comics Unlimited, which comes out every now and again, which is a 100-page magazine about comics. Issue 16, I think, 15, 16, I'm not sure now, is being done at the moment. And if you go to funmycomic.com, you can pick up a copy of my Hatch annotated book. Hatch is a cartoon character of mine, and it shows you his origin and, oops, not that, but published and unpublished work, and it gives you a detailed view of how he was made. My wife made a model of him there. Yeah, so if you go to funmycomic.com, you can find that. But if you could put my name in Google, I'm sure you'll find something.
There you go. You might not find you directly, but you'll find something.
Yeah.
No, very good. Yeah. Anyway, folks, I've been your host, Randy Zimmerman. You can find my work over at arrowcomics.store, where you can find a wide variety of books, some of which I've written, like Calico Shard or Paragon. It's a great superhero story, or The Fool, that I also created and wrote. Nice, lighthearted, fun story. Or if you want to see some of my complete work, there's Hero Bot Zero over there as well, which is a book that a character I created and did all the work on. 3-foot tall giant robot that fights large monsters, as long as he can do it on the clock. So arrowcomics.store, folks, go over there and take a look. When you get a chance, also go over to funmycomic.com. Take a look at some of those campaigns. There's some great campaigns. Not all of them are Arrow, but some of them are. Like AR-13L is available over there. The Fool's available over there. Glenn's Hatch Annotated is available over there as well. And soon you'll see more Shadow Kingdom, the Atlantean, and all sorts of other great Arrow products. Soul Tack is still available over there. Chrome Dog, I'm pretty sure, is still available over there as well. So go over there and take a look. A lot of great entertaining fun. And that's really what we're here for, folks, is to entertain you and to provide a little bit of fun. We hope that we help make your work day a little easier or entertain you on a Sunday morning, because, you know, what else you got to do? You can always watch those depressing drama, spiteful shows of the negativity and all of that crap, or the other comic shows by people who think that they know what they're talking about and really almost always have no idea.
You can listen to us, and we really think we know what we're talking about.
We've lived through this. We eat and breathe comics. We love this art form, folks, and that's why we do this. We don't do this for money. Lord knows we're not getting paid to do this, but
we're not.
We are.
No. I wondered when the checks were.
I know I'm not.
There are no checks. Yeah, anyway, only balances. Anyway,
why the hell am I hanging out with you dopes?
I said,
well, checks are due though, but they're not coming my way.
Yeah. We're here for the love of it, folks. And if there's something out there you want us to take a look at, make sure you drop us a line. There's always leave a comment at any of the platforms that you find us on, or, send us a note, track us down on whatever platform, probably not X for Allison, not X for me. I'm not over there that much. And Facebook's really my main hangout, but that's because it's easy to call up on my phone. So
yeah, same.
Anyway,
Facebook, Instagram, that stuff
that's about it. Yeah. Try not to be negative. Nobody needs that kind of negativity in their life. Comics are here for entertainment. Right. And it doesn't matter your political viewpoint or your point of view or whatever, as long as it's great comics and entertaining, you can lose yourself in it. That's the whole point of this art form, folks. So it's a great way of communications. That I think it's the most personal and greatest form of being able to get your point across and to say things than any other art form out there, because you've got all of this corporate meddling and everything going. There are no greater comics than independent, alternative, or underground comics even. And in the upcoming shows that we're going to do here on Sunday morning, we're going to look at some underground stuff. We're going to look at a lot more independent material as we go along, and a lot more mainstream stuff that you might have forgotten about, like Neil Adams' Dead Man. Even Jack Kirby's New Gods doesn't get enough love or attention anymore. We'll be looking at some of that as well. Definitely not.
Fourth World, hopefully.
Pardon?
New Gods and Fourth Worlds, hopefully.
Yeah.
Excellent. Could we do some George Perez stuff?
Oh yeah, that'd be good.
We definitely can. Definitely can.
or some of his Avengers work, or whatever.
Those early Titans nobody talks about anymore.
Yeah,
the
I know.
first,
That's
the
one
first
reason.
50 Teen Titans are just classic,
Those are
incredible work.
fantastic. Basically, all the way up through the Jewish contract. It's just amazing.
Last 2 days ago on Friday, we were looking at Superman versus Muhammad Ali.
Yep.
And that a lot of that inking was accredited to Terry Austin. And I was thinking we should probably go over the Byrne Austin X-Men material sometime real soon. Because
I will not complain about that.
Just classic stuff.
Love that.
I'm sorry, didn't mean to step on you. Go ahead.
Oh no big deal. I was just gushing about the Byrne Austin run on X-Men. I'm fangirling here. Sorry.
In my mind, even we need to go through those old champions when Byrne first started working at Marvel, because that stuff is just, to me, it was phenomenal when it was out. It was outlandish. What a crazy group of characters put together, and the characters the villains they fought were also just off the wall, but the artwork was so pretty, and just Byrne showing off his best. I think some of his best work.
Iron Fist.
That material also,
and Iron Fist stuff.
Great stuff. Great
so
stuff.
Byrne is one of the greats.
Yeah.
Yes, he is.
Well, we did a lot of Byrne. We went through his Elsewind material about a year or so back. The X-Men pencil work that he had been posting online.
His intention for the ending of the Phoenix saga.
Yeah. Or what happens after. Yeah.
Yeah.
Great stuff. Real fun. Very entertaining material. And Marvel idiots for not printing it. But anyway, that's just me.
Whatever.
That's my opinion. Anyway, folks, if the modern comics aren't entertaining you, go out to your local retailer. Take a look at those boxes closest to the floor, those back issues, especially those old black and white magazines. There's some really great. I ran across, when I was finding those treasuries, I ran across a couple of very old Monsters Unleashed. And it's like, man, we got to show those off. Those are just amazing stuff. Neil Adams painted covers and just amazing material on the inside. More stuff to come, folks. We're here every Sunday morning, 9 a.m. for Sunday Funnies, and Friday morning as well at 5 a.m. for Comics by Night. At least Russ and Glenn are up around that time, and I just took the wife to work, so we all sit down and look at some great comics.
I'm generally asleep. This past Friday I was awake, but I was driving into Boston to get my infusion and other fun things.
That's
like all day.
Real life. Harumph. Yeah. Folks, take good care of yourself. Have a great rest of your day. George Peter Gaddis is in the house. Damn it. I use comics as a proxy for my epic anger and battles. Yes.
Well, hey, I mean, everybody needs a hobby.
Everybody does. And everybody needs that entertainment release too. So great comics are out there, folks, waiting for you to discover. Just go out and take a look. Or better still, if you've got an old collection, how long's it been since you sat down and read that book you really loved? Take a minute, go through it and enjoy it, and remind yourself why you're here. Remind yourself why you do comics in the first place. That's why we do this show. We are archived over at the Comic Book Black Belt channel, and we appreciate everybody watching from Russ's streams. We're on the Randy Zim YouTube channel, and especially over at the Indie Comics Network, where we're completely archived over there. All of the old Sunday Funny shows are there. Look at that. Russ is just showing off right there. Real handy stuff. Oh, great old Captain Britain's, and we can actually see you now. And you're not joking.
Sorry, there's just buy comics.
I've got that book. I don't have that book. I used to have that book. Yeah. Great stuff, folks. Anyway, I'm holding back a cough here. Take care of yourself. See you on Friday. More great stuff to come. I have no idea what we're going to be looking at Friday, but it's going to be great. So we'll find something. The Fabulous Furry Freak Brothers are coming. Kubert's Tarzan is coming. Maybe we've got a Treasury of the Bible we're probably going to look at next Sunday. So, and that's got some phenomenal Nestor Redondo artwork inside. Great stuff. Okay. And again, folks, take care. Did I mention that we're archived over at the Indie Comics Network? Go over there. like and subscribe. Go to our pages, like and subscribe. Any kind of interaction that you have with us, even if you hate this stuff, and tell us, it still helps our algorithm and it helps get the word out.
Kitty.
But folks, yeah, positivity is the word. There's a kitty.
Kitty.
Voices by Juan Jordan. Thanks for the show. See you guys next show. Yeah, Juan, you need to come on here sometime. You're always welcome on. Buddy, it's been a long time. We haven't talked face to face in a while. Get yourself podcast ready and let me know. You can talk comics with the rest of us. Folks, take care. We'll see you soon. Have a good one.
Yep.
See you on the next one.
That's for Tanya.
Goodbye.
See you later.
Maybe if you use that voodoo witchcraft on your own trade, you'd find somewhere on the other end of the snake pit. I mean, do you know what a revolutionary soldier looks like? Have you seen photographs? Have you seen paintings? Have you seen charcoal sketches? I haven't seen them either.
Joke's on you, bitch. I love this shit.
It means you're a catcher, not a pitcher.
And I just want to say, when my time comes, I want to be buried face down, so that anyone who doesn't like me can kiss my ass.
Taste the biscuit. Taste the goodness of the biscuit. Taste the honey sauce.